So guys, I've had some people ask me about how the flatbed build has been going. So let me let you go see what we were doing before. We were using this. We were having our trailer, and you can see it's already cannibalized. Everything's taken off of it that we used to use, and now we're putting onto the flatbed. So I've got the tanks already put in. Still have to do the plumbing for the water, but got all my bulkheads already put in. Still to run the lines. Got the hose reels. The hose reels double stacked here. High pressure line. Everything's working electrically. This one here. Pull it out. Push button. I don't have to roll it up. What I do is I roll off 100, 150 feet, 200 feet, however much I need, and then I'll actually go over here and put my jump line right here. So what I have is it's coming out of my 8-gallon or 10-gallon right here, comes back around and through here, and here comes where my injector is. So I have a dual barb injector, and or I can run a single barb injector, whatever. I'll just disconnect it here, and then these are my flushes. Still have to tape these down, or still have to get these down, mount these here, and still have to, and then cut the line to make sure they're fitting right instead of being all jumbled. But just preliminary run. What else we got to do? Already got filter on in here. This was the Predator built with the Comet pump. That's it's a 10-gallon minute pump. But I'll tell you what, this going we went with different company, and we've had nothing but problems with this. I won't tell you where we got it at, but because I don't want to bash that place. But so didn't come with any bolts. So these bolts here I had to re-drill out to get bigger bolts, because what was happening is the holes in them were smaller than this slider here. So what was happening is when we went to tighten it up, which you tighten it up underneath here. That's your tightening up bolt right there. So when you're tightening it up and there's this sliding forward, it was actually taking this pump and then cocking it. And so then you come over here and you would check your belt out, and your belt, instead of being straight, it would be on an angle like this. The first base we got, this is our second base. The first base we got was all warped. I should bring you over here and show you. This was the first base that we got, and that's the first one. Me a straight edge right here, but first base you put on here, you put on there, and you'll see there's a gap. So it's it's touching there, it's touching there, and then in the middle, so it was sagging. These holes here for the feet weren't drilled. It was just a nightmare. Been pulling my head out trying to get this thing put together. I mean, really, it's not that difficult to do. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's 4 bolts for your motor, which is your four there, or 2 there and 2 on the other side, and then 4 bolts there, and then bolts for your guard. I mean, it's not rocket science at all. I mean, it's really, really easy. But if it's not done right, if it's not made right, it's not going to work. So yeah, I would suggest maybe they get this other company, get that place straightened out, everything straightened out, because I think this is the first year they're doing it. So I wanted to go with aluminum to have it last longer. The base. We'll see if it does or doesn't. Who knows? But let's go ahead and bring it on over here. And then what I've got is what I have in here. It's still messy and everything, but so I'll have my box here. I'll have one box. Put this in here. This is just storage for building right now. So I have a box here, and then I'll have a box up top, and that's where I'll have my battery, my 12-volt mixer valves. Then what I was planning on doing was putting like solenoids and stuff up in here, but I ended up mounting the solenoids right there for the hose reels. I was thinking about doing them in the box to keep the weather off of them, but it's just easier here, and if I have a problem with them, I'll just whip them out. They're not that expensive. So then you come over in here, you got your mixer valves, 12-volt, and then I gotta still run the hoses, obviously. And then come over here, it's a tight fit in here, but then this is where my gas tank right here, that'll go right there. It's a surfactant tank, bleach tank, and that's, you got all the things up there. I also did the ladder rack up there, and then coming over here, this right here is going to be the rest of the ladder rack. So we're gonna still have to weld this part right here, then bring it up, and then it'll tee in, like this for your ladder rack. But so that's the actual build on it. I'll update you all on how the rest of it is going. So, but this is DJ Liberty Power Wash. We'll see you guys in the next video.